Our next guest is loved by all who know him, and I'm sure you're going to love him too. Take a look. Mayor A. George Pradel continues to dedicate his life to serving others. He was a Marine, a police officer, a husband and father, and for 20 years, he's been the elected mayor of Naperville. His greatest legacy, making children smile. Born right here in Chicago, please welcome the longest-serving mayor of Naperville, Mayor George A. Pradel. I have heard so many wonderful stories about you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I mean, from your days back as an officer. I love the story about how when you were an officer, they were trying to find ways how to, get the officers and kids when you go into schools to get the kids to love cops. And you said, well, let's tell them we love them.
That's right.
Something as simple as that. And that's how you got the nickname Officer Friendly?
Officer Friendly, yes, that's right. Because they're our future, and they need to know. And so they need to know that we're their friends as police officers, and we care about them. We love them.
Yeah.
And you also play Santa, too, right?
I do.
Yeah. Wait, I mean, Santa's helper. I don't mean Santa. Santa's Santa. I mean, Santa's helper. Every once in a while, you'll dress up and represent Santa for the kids.
For about 45 years now, so it's wonderful. Oh. I've gotten the hang of it.
Yeah, there are pictures of you right there. You probably have had generations sit on your lap after 45 years.
Yes, I have had a lot. Lots of young boys and girls that came, and I made them believe because I knew something about them. I'd say, doesn't your dad work for the police department or whatever? Oh, that's the real Santa.
That's right. Was it always your goal to be mayor?
No, it was not my goal to be. I never thought I'd be mayor, and I still don't realize it sometimes. My dream was to help children. When I was in high school, I wanted to be the head of an orphanage. I wanted to reach out to kids that didn't have the love that I had at home. So,
and that came from your parents because they did help with orphanage, right?
They just loved kids, and my mom was a good storyteller, and so it was really wonderful to grow up in an atmosphere where you had lots of love in your home.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Naperville here. Since you've been mayor, 146,000 people now live there. It's the third largest city in America, I think. Did I read that? Something like that. Very, very large. I'm kidding.
It's the fifth in Illinois.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. The business center and the entertainment center and everything that's going on there. I mean, how have you been able to do that?
Well, it's teamwork. Our whole council is dedicated to economic development, and we do have an economic development program in Naperville, and people want to come out to Naperville and have their businesses there because they can put the name on their company, and it's a great place to live. We have a beautiful river walk. We have so many amenities now. We're booming. Our city is thriving, and on Friday nights and Saturday nights, wow, it's hard to realize how many people are there.
Right. Well, what made you want to retire now?
Oh, I'm not going to really retire. I'm just not going to run again. But the reason I'm not going to do is that my wife has experienced bone cancer.
Okay.
She had breast cancer, and now she's it metastasized into bone cancer.
Oh, boy.
And so I need to be there for her, and so I'm still going to hang around City Hall if they'll let me. And
yeah, but you're going to spend more time at home with the wife.
But I'm going to be a couple of miles away at a moment's notice with a telephone that I can.
Oh, there's your beautiful bride right there. Look at that, 54 years of marriage.
Yeah.
You got any secrets?
Say yes, dear.
That's right. All you men in the audience better listen to this man. 54 years.
Sorry, apparently I missed that lesson. All right, so your proudest accomplishment in Naperville, because I mean it really is an amazing story in America, the city of Naperville and how it's grown over the last 50 years. So what are you most proud of?
I think I'm most proud of the people in Naperville. They're just so wonderful. They volunteer so much. They get involved in the process of making Naperville so wonderful. They care about each other. We have neighborhood watches that they call in when the neighbor is not at home, and they say, there's some suspicious stuff out there.
Right.
And so we go out there and we take care of it. And I'll tell you, for a city our size, to have people people caring about each other makes it really nice because you feel comfortable, you feel safe, you feel like somebody's out there watching out for you.
Yeah, that makes. I hear you have a great story about George Bush.
George Bush. Oh, and yes, he came to Naperville, and so he was walking in the parade with me, and he let me walk with him. And as we got to the end, he said, "What a friendly town! Everybody is yelling, 'Hey George! Hey George!'" I think some of it was for me, but because my name is George too. Yeah. But I let him feel like everything was over for George. Hey George, hey George.
But they were really calling you, weren't they?
Well,
yeah, it's
one
okay.
or two of them may have said.
And very quickly, you have a Margaret Thatcher story too, right?
Margaret Thatcher, yes. When she came to Naperville, you know, everything went wrong for me that day, and so I went down to visit her, and I said, you know, I'm so sorry. You know, we just wanted to give you a little gift. I'll make sure I get it to you there. Everything's going wrong, and she said, "Oh my, it's so refreshing to realize politicians are human." And I said, wow. So I felt really good because I'm not a politician, but, you know, she claimed me as a politician. So what a wonderful lady.
Yeah.
And, well, what a wonderful man you are. And for all your years of public service, from the police force to the mayor's office, we thank you so much.
I still got a ticket this last year, but
you got
okay.
a ticket?
I got a ticket. Yeah.
You give me the number of somebody over there. I'll make a call
No,
for you.
I deserved it. I backed into somebody in a vehicle, and
oh no, man.
Oh yes, and so I got a ticket, and I paid it.
You did pay
I
it.
paid it.
Time?
I didn't try. Yes, the judge said you're guilty. I paid it.
Oh,
anyway, that's good.
Okay, you are so much fun. Take care and give your wife all our best too.
I will. I love her.
Yeah, now we know.